Welcome to TORAH Talk. I'm your host, William Hall, broadcasting live out of Kingsland, Texas, USA, with episode number 12 of Entry-Level Biblical Hebrew. This week we'll be going over Parshat Va'era, immediately following Shemot. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's a pleasure to see you guys. Not used to seeing no face right up here by a rabbi or somebody else, so that's all right. We'll make do with what we got here, right? So, all right, so this week is Va'era. It's Exodus chapter 6, verse 2. Moving on from last week from Parshat Shemot, excuse me. And so we're just going to jump right on into this thing. And let's see if I can... Yeah, there we go. You don't need to see my face. So I'm just going to put this up and we'll start. I'm going to put the cursor on, make sure y'all be able to follow along just fine. Looks good. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to scoot this screen over and we'll start reading right away. Okay. All right, so we're just going to read slowly, like normal. Now, starting off with verse 2. Vaydaber Elohim El Moshe. In a minute, we'll finish this verse and we'll come back and hit on a few vowels again, okay? Vayomer Elav Ani Hashem. This is a sacred name we don't pronounce, okay? Yud and a Hey and a Vav and a Hey. Okay, so just go over the few vowels again before we start to practice. Some of you still are needing some more practice. I know I sure am. So this patach here makes the ah sound, right? The two dots side by side, like snake eyes, a snake, a tseri. I know I've never used that before, but it just came to me, so it might work for you. Tseri, snake eyes makes an a sound, right? This is a cantor mark. Okay, three dots side by side. This is a shva. There's a term for what these are together. I don't know what that is. I just know this is Elohim. So three dots in like three little eggs in a basket. Eggs. El or makes an sound. Elo. Okay, the dot above when it's being used above a letter is a o, and then e at the bottom a single dot. Again is forward slash or backslash is a canto mark. So again, sigil is a o. Now this is not a vowel. This is an indicator for which letter. So this will be the shin. Shin is always on the right. Sin is never right. Segol, patach, another cholam, o sound. Notice the o sound can be over a variable amount of letters, right? And then segol again, vayomer, vayomer, elav, ani, patach, chirik, or yeah, right. The snake eyes, right? It's called tseri. So live, right? And then the shiva. Of course, this is the pronunciation name. We'll move on. Okay, so verse 3. All right, this time we'll just keep reading, okay? All right, let's see. Verse 3. Va'era. That's the name of the Torah portion this week. Va'era. El Avraham. Avraham, it's a hey, not a chet, so it's just like a breath, just like the letter H, better way to say it. El Avraham, El Yitzchak, Va'el Yaakov. It's the bet, remember the penny in the pot makes a bet sound, no penny there, makes a vet. So, Ba'el Shaddai, Ba'el Shaddai, it's like El Shaddai, right? See the dot on the right? It's the shin. Ushmi. Again, the sacred name, Hashem. Lo, no da'ati, no da'ati. Lahem. Vagam. Hakimoti. Hakimoti. Et Briti, beriti. Notice how that yud is used as like the letter Y in English, say, S-A-Y, right? You don't necessarily hear the Y, but you do. I mean, we've listened to it and we know it our whole lives, so we think we can actually hear it when really all we're hearing is the A sound. So similar thing. So et beriti itam latet latate, not tet. That would be a segul, which would be this letter if that was tet. Latate lahem et eretz Canaan eretz Canaan 8. I think both these are probably cantors. Eretz Megurehem Asher Garu no vowel underneath that. Ba. Okay, or bow. I've been learning a few different rules that I've got to commit to memory, but for now we'll keep moving forward. Verse 5. V'gam ani shemati shamati. Notice where that dot's at. It's a sha. Shamati. Almost looks like shema'ati. I don't know. We'll find out. Et na'akat. This kuf sort of makes it's kind of used like the letter Q in a way. QU, like quick. Like KW sound, I think, from what I've seen in books anyway. I don't know if they all agree, but that's what it looks like. B'nai Yisrael. Asher Mitzrayim. Ma'av. Remember, see that right there? There's no dot there, so it's a vet, not a bet. Ma'avidim. Ma'avidim. Otam. Va'ez kor. It's a cough drop in the mouth, so it's a cough, not a chaf. Va'ez kor. Or et briti. Let's stop at verse 5. Okay. So now we'll, pardon me. What we're going to do now, let me switch back over to the chart that I made. If I can pull it up here, I did have it on my screen. Give me a second. Actually, I put it up, but I think I deleted it. Let me put it back up here again. Media file. There we go, right there. And Vayhi. There it is right there. Okay, so let's see if I can put this off to the side. Not that. All right. Okay, so there's Vayhi. And make that go live. Oh, it's on a different layer. No wonder. Hold on, I gotta redo that. Sorry about that. Clear that layer. I put it on the wrong layer. Go figure. Media file. And Vaera. There it is. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. I'm hoping you'll be able to see that. I'm going to kind of zoom in on it a little bit here and see if that helps. Okay, so that way you guys can find this on my Facebook page. By the way, there are two Bible softwares that I like using. One of them a while back I started using was PC Study Bible by BibleSoft. Now that one you can actually have it laid out so you can see the English words underneath the Hebrew. But for some reason, it's one of those ones you have to buy with a CD and all this other stuff. But none of my computers have CD drives anymore. So I need to figure out a way to get it onto a thumb drive and get it back on my computer. So I actually really do like that. What I've been using lately and what I'm using today, what we were already using was olivetree.com. And you have to download the Bible Studies app, which is free, but then if you want the Hebrew, you have to pay for it. So it's great. It's great resources for sure if you can justify it. So all right, so I'm going to go back over here now and go over what I've got written so far on the Va'era. Okay, here we go. Now let me see. Oh, you know why? Well, actually, I'm just no cursor on this one. It looks like so because it's actually using the drawing like from within the computer, not like something I can see on the desktop. I'm only seeing it on the software. So we'll just read across and kind of go with it this way. See if I can make it bigger so I can read it. Okay, so Vaydaber, the very first word in verse 2. Vaydaber, and he spoke. So the Vav is the and, Yud would be he, and Daber would be spoke. Okay, Elohim, I don't know what that is. It's the anytime you see Elohim, it's more on the governmental side of God. On the how do you say it? I can't think right. But anyway, it's not like the gentle side of Dad. It's like the the disciplinary side in a way. So anyway, Elohim, the heavenly courts, I guess you could say. El Moshe. So and he spoke, God, to Moshe. And he said, Vayomer, and he, Emor is the root word, said. Okay, now you notice you got spoke and said. Okay, so Daber and Emor are sort of the same word, but one's a little bit harder, one's a little bit not. Elav, unto him, so El would be unto, and then the Yud Vav or the Vav at the end would be the masculine plural. Ani Hashem, I am Hashem. Verse 3, Va'era, and appeared I, or and I appeared, El to Abraham, these are the easy ones, El Yitzchak, Va'el Yaakov, right? Okay, second line in verse 3, Ba'el Shaddai, as El Shaddai. Ushmi, and my name, Hashem, the sacred name. Lo, I did not, and here's I made myself known, but it says I did not make myself known, lehem, unto them. Verse 4, Vagam, Gam is also, and also, Hakimoti, I established, Et Briti, my covenant, Itam, with them, Latet, to give. Latet is how it's usually used, Latet lacha, to you. So to give to them, lahem. Et Eretz Canaan, the land of Canaan. Pardon me. Let's see, the land of Canaan. Et Eretz Megurihem, the land of their sojournings. Did we even cover that line? Did I skip a line? I don't remember reading that. Megurihem. Yeah, I might have skipped a line. Asher Garu, that they sojourn there. Ba. Okay, and I didn't really get verse 5, so we'll go ahead and stop there. But anyway, so that'll be this week's installment for Va'era. I don't know what's next week yet. I'll have to look it up, but I'll try to get that out here in the next few days. Probably just going to go ahead and do one chart instead of two, just because it takes too long to actually do all those colors and stuff. But I figured the colors would be kind of nice to do because then I could just, it'd be very easy to identify which one was which. Like I said, the yellow one with black letters or the pink one with blue letters, blah, blah, blah. But really, I don't think all that's necessary. So anyway, so I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next week, same time, same place, Hashem willing. And hopefully we'll see you guys at a later time. Shalom, shalom, and Shavua Tov. Take care. Bye, everybody.
חשוב מכל חשוב והכרחי להיות ביחד. איפוק זו העוצמה, ויתור זו הגדולה, השאיפה והכמיהה.
אני אתה אתם תמיד תמיד כולם ביחד. חשוב מכל חשוב והכרחי להיות ביחד. איפוק זו העוצמה, ויתור